Although yoga encourages overall health and wellness, and the techniques demonstrated within this program are designed for people of all skill levels, consult your physician before beginning any new exercise program.
Hi, welcome to Mindbody. I'm Susan Foxley, a certified life coach and a registered yoga instructor. I help people live healthier, happier lives. And here's the key. Fitness is not just physical. It's emotional, mental, even spiritual for some people. It's about happiness and health, mind and body. Let's get started. Today our show is called Love Potion Motion. Today we're coming upon Valentine's Day, so we're going to focus on opening up the heart. We're going to do some heart opening exercises today. Today we have Christiana and Donna joining us today. And at home, if you guys can grab a chair, a dining room table, chair, whatever you have at home, a little folding chair, go grab it right now, please. And we're going to go ahead and start right away going into upward dog position. So grab the edge of your chair, please, and step back into downward dog. And bring your feet hip distance apart and really push your thighs back. Please push the front of the thigh into the back of the thigh, stretching the spine. Get really long from your wrists to your hips. And go ahead and focus on the inhales in through your nose and out through your nose. In through your nose and out through your nose. And really stretch those thighs back and see if you can lift all 10 toes, sparkle those yummy toes. Spread those toes, the fourth and fifth toe away from the big toe. And then slowly come on up onto your tippy toes and bring the tailbone in towards the yoga mat and do a little bit of an upward dog and look up. And then downward dog, please. Thighs back. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Breathing deeply. Thighs back and slowly look up. Really nice. There's only two types of people in the world. There's only two types of people in the world. People that have love and people that are looking for love. Come into downward dog and come into upward dog. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Lift your heart and come into downward dog. And my favorite thing is come into upward dog. Give love to get love. Love everything and everybody. Come into downward dog. I was single for many years. I was widowed at 30 and I was alone for about 15 years. Come into upward dog. But I got love from my friends. Come into upward dog. I got love from the woman behind the cash register at Whole Foods. Come into upward dog. I was friendly with the post woman. I loved everyone and everything. To expect one person to give you everything you need is really a big, huge, large expectation. Come into upward dog. Really nice. This is so good for your heart. Downward dog. And go ahead and step your feet up towards the chair. Turn the chair around, please. And then from here, you can move the chair a little bit away from you. Grab your right ankle. Bring the inner knees together. And then from here, you can use the chair to really lift that right knee back and bow down. And really stretch your heart forward. And if you want to release and bring the left arm out for balancing, go ahead and do so. Or you can bring the hand onto the chair or even onto the seat of the chair to reach the right knee even higher to get more of a really nice stretch. Long inhalations and long exhalations. breathing deeply. I like using the chair so I can really get into that, or you can work with just using your balance. And then slowly come out of that, please, and release that right foot down. Really nice. And then go ahead and really use the chair so you can get in deeper into that beautiful stretch of your hip flexors. And then go ahead and bring that left knee up and bow down, please. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Breathing deeply, lifting your heart as you bow down, and you can lift that right hand up and make a mudra, or you can bring that hand onto the chair to bring the left knee a little higher, and just breathing deeply in through your nose and out through your nose. And then slowly release that foot down. Bring your hands in prayer and just close your eyes, please. Hands in prayer, closing your eyes, grounding your right foot and your left foot, please. Really nice work. And to protect your lower back, really bring your belly button into your spine. Lift your heart, lift the crown. And then just open up your eyes and step a little bit away from the chair, feet hip distance apart, and clasp your hands, interlace your fingertips behind your tailbone, squeeze your shoulder blades, and look up to the sky. Lift your heart. Lift your heart, look back. And then go ahead and bow down. Really nice. Sparkling those toes. Breathing into your shoulders. If you need to put a little bend in your knees, that's fine. And then slowly come on up and look up, please. Look up. Lift your heart. Love everyone and everything. Look up and slowly come on down. Really nice. Nice, Christiana. Nice, Donna. If you're at home doing this, really nice work. And then slowly look up. Don't use yoga as a form of beating yourself up. Enjoy every pose. And then slowly come on down. Bend your knees if you need to. Focusing on your inhales and your exhales, and come on up again, please, and look up. Look up. And slowly come on down. Beautiful. And then slowly come on up to standing and hands in prayer. And then from here, slide your right hand down your right leg and look up at your thumb. Do a little bit of a twist in your upper back. Nice, Donna. Come on up. Slide your left hand down your left leg and look up at your right thumb. Really nice, Christiana. Beautiful. Lifting the crown away from the tailbone. Come on up. And then right hand down your right leg. Look up. Gary Chapman wrote a book of 5 love languages. There's 5 love languages. And come on up, and it's really nice to know which love language is yours. Left hand down and look up. The 5 love languages are gifts, acts of service, compliments, touch, time. And slowly come on up, hands in prayer. Really nice. Long inhalations and long exhalations, focusing on your breath. Beautiful. Now here, come into child's pose. Just come on down onto your knees and relax your forehead. So touch, time, gifts, acts of service, compliments, and mine is touch and compliments. I love touch and I love compliments, and my husband and I have the same love language. We have the same love language, so it's really important to decipher what your love language is. If you're with someone and their love language is time, and they're working 2 jobs to support the family, that might be an issue in your family. My love language is not time. I don't like to spend a bunch of time with my partner. We spend Fridays together, but I would feel claustrophobic if I was with my loved one all the time. I would feel claustrophobic. But I love touch, and I love compliments. So from here, Gary Chapman wrote that book called Love Languages. Really nice, you guys. Come on up And interlace your fingertips and ground your elbows, please. And come into a downward dog position on your elbows. This is called dolphin pose. And slowly look at your wrists. And just from here, long inhalations and long exhalations, breathing deeply. This is a really yummy shoulder opener. And then from here, walk your feet back, please. And let's do elbow plank pose with breath of fire. And just focus on your exhales. Come on down. And let's do 3 cobras with your fingertips facing each other and elbows out. Relax your legs, please, and come on up. In little cobras, look up. And Dr. Pat Allen says there's 3 things that you must have in a relationship for it to survive. Come on down. And it's chemistry, communication, and compatibility. And look up. And if one of those is missing, the relationship is not going to last. Chemistry, come on down. Communication and compatibility. And then slowly come on up again. And the number one thing men look for in women and women look for in men is the same thing. Look to your right. Back to center. And to the left. Back to center. Come on down and fly your arms back and lift your legs. And the number one thing that men look for in women and women look for in men is confidence. Confidence. Being married is kind of like being in like a business partnership. And you want to be with someone that's confident. Because being married is kind of like a business contract. And you want to be with someone who's confident, not insecure. And then slowly relax your legs, come into a regular upward cobra, fingertips forward, and slowly look up. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Breathing deeply. And slowly come on down. And come right into child's pose, please. Really nice. Stretch your arms forward. Come onto your hands and knees and downward dog. Come into downward dog. Work those thighs back, please. Long inhalations and long exhalations. I blog on a weekly basis, and one of my blogs was called "The Best Lingerie is a Smile." A smile is free. Come onto your knees. There's nothing as sexy as being happy and joyful. Who wants to be with someone who's miserable and unhappy? Smile at everyone. It costs nothing and it means everything. Look up. A smile is free. And child's pose. And it can be the ripple. It can be the positive ripple out into the world. Love everyone and everything. Stretch your arms forward. I do that since my love language is compliments. I try to compliment as many people as I can throughout the day. Come onto your hands and knees, please. Hands onto your buttocks. Push your buttocks flesh down. I like being on my tippy toes for this pose. Grab your right heel and bring your left hand up and look up at your thumb. Stretch your heart up to the heavens. Beautiful. Hands in prayer. And go ahead and grab your left heel and look up. Look up. Beautiful. Hands in prayer. There's a book called Power of 8 by Lynn McTaggart. Grab your right heel and look up, and it's a prayer circle. And you put the person who's ill in the middle. Hands in prayer. And the illness is the splinter, and the people around them is the tweezer. And look up. And not only the receiver gets healed, hands in prayer. Grab both heels. Not only the receiver gets healed, but the senders get healed. When you're praying for someone, not only do you get healed, the receiver, but also the sender. I highly recommend the book, The Power of 8 by Lynn McTaggart. Look up. And child's pose. Stretch your heart forward. Beautiful work. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Breathing deeply. Heart openers is a natural antidepressant. It lifts your moods. It's really good to do in the morning. Come onto your hands and knees, please. And again, hands onto your buttocks. And from here, come onto your toes or the tops of the feet, yogi's choice. And go ahead and tailbone down and in. Belly button lifts in and up, and slowly go back. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Really good for the thyroid. Really good to prevent depression. And slowly come back to child's pose. And stretch your arms forward. Breathing deeply. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Crawl both of your hands off the yoga mat to the right, please. And actually, to witness an act of love, to watch someone help someone across the street with a wheelchair or something like that, actually witnessing an act of love creates serotonin in the brain. Just witnessing someone doing random acts of kindness creates serotonin in your brain and their brain. And stretch your arms forward and other side. Random acts of kindness create serotonin in the brain. I always say, I got this from the Dalai Lama, my religion is kindness. My religion is kindness. I compliment people as often as I can. I try to find things positively to say about everyone. Positive thoughts go into positive feelings. Positive feelings go into positive actions. And stretch your arms forward. And positive actions go into positive results. You can't have negative thoughts and a positive life. It's not possible. Come onto your hands and knees, please. And from here, let's go right into Dandasana. Stretch your legs straight out in front of you, please. This is such a yummy sequence to open up your heart. Iron your legs into the earth, please. Bring your fingertips fanning out, please. Bend your knees hip distance. And let's go right into table pose. Lift your tailbone and look back. Elbows nice and straight. Ground your feet. Ground your hands, tailbone in. Really nice. And slowly come on down and bring your hands behind your knees for Navasana boat pose. And if you want to straighten your legs, do so. But if this is too hard for you, please keep your knees bent and really bring your belly button into your spine and reach up to the heavens. Ground your legs, grab your big toes. And if you want to use a belt at home, please use a belt. And slowly and carefully come on down. Very nice. Go back to your inhales. And your exhales in through the nose and out through the nose. Come back into table. Bend your right knee and bend your left knee. And slowly and carefully, tailbone in. Say hi to people you don't know. Spread kindness and spread love. Ground your right foot, ground your left foot. Ground your right hand, ground your left hand. And slowly come on down, please. Take the hands behind the knees, but you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't pour from an empty cup. Make sure you fill yourself up first. Love yourself first. Put the oxygen mask on yourself first. Do that by sleeping well, eating well. Get on your yoga mat 3 times a week if you can. And slowly come on down. Love yourself first. You can't pour from an empty cup. One more table. Bend your right knee and your left knee, please. And tailbone in. Slowly lift and drop back. Be the ripple. Be the ripple of kindness like a pebble in the pond. Let your smile be felt around the world. Send love to everyone and everything. Come on down. Hands behind your knees. Navasana boat pose. And slowly lift your heart up to the heavens. Lift your heart up to the heavens, giving gratitude and thanks for the stars, the planets, the sun, the moon, for friends and family members, for all the blessings in our lives. Ground your legs, reach up to the heavens, and come on down. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Really nice work, you guys. Lie down on your back, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Lift your buttocks and interlace your fingertips underneath your tailbone and wrap your shoulders underneath your body. If I was standing above you, I don't want to see your upper arms. Put your upper arms right underneath your torso. Ground your right foot, ground your left foot, and bring your tailbone into the body. Ground the feet, lift your tailbone even higher. Bring your heart to your chin and your chin to your heart. Long inhalations, please, and long exhalations. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Really nice work. Beautiful, Christiana. Beautiful, Donna. This is so good for your posture, and if you have a block at home, of course you can put a block underneath your tailbone to make this pose passive. Slowly release the arms down and just make cactus arms so they're a little bent. Bring your right leg over your left. Hug your knees into your heart slightly and bring the knees over to the left and look over your right shoulder, please. And this is really yummy after all those back bends. It releases your lower back. And go ahead and focus on your inhales through your nose and out through your nose. In through your nose and out through your nose. Unravel, please. Bring the left leg over the right, please. Bring the knees towards your heart and bring the knees over to the right and look to the left. And breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Really nice. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. In through your nose and out through your nose. Beautiful work. Unravel those knees, please, and hug your knees to your chest. And then from here, bring your legs in butterfly pose, please, or Baddha Konasana, placing your right hand onto your heart and your left hand onto your belly. And just close your eyes. Let your eyes, imagine your eyes as if they're two lotus flowers floating in two cool pools of water. Relax your muscles and nerves around your eyes. Release your lower jaw from your upper jaw. Soften your temples, your cheeks and your jaw. Just stay there and focus on your breath, relaxing your shoulders. I'm going to come around and massage you. Just stay there and breathe into your heart. Breathe into your heart. And just imagine a gate in front of your heart and open that gate, those gate doors up, and spread that love to everyone and everything in your life. Spread that love to your neighbors. Spread that love to your family members and your children. Spread that love from the center of your chest to your acquaintances, to your city. And then release your arms so the palms are open to the ceiling, and straighten your legs out for Shavasana, please. And just rest and just let go. Keep the awareness in the center of the chest, sending that love out to your city, to your state, to your country, and to your planet. Send that love from the center of your chest. Let that love wrap around the planet. May all beings know love and peace. May all beings know love and peace. May all beings know love and peace. Focusing on your inhales and your exhales, in through your nose and out through your nose. And just imagining yourself floating down a stream letting go of the oars, letting the current carry you. And just looking at the aspen leaves fluttering in the wind. You can see the deer staring at you intently as you float by, looking at the mountain flowers of purples and reds and yellows. You can see the birds building nests above your head. And you can see the beautiful clouds floating by as you lean back in your canoe. You dream and you drift and you drop. You see a leaf floating and falling like a feather, floating and falling and drifting and dropping and landing right in your canoe. As you float downstream, all you can think is how much I love my life. How much I love my life. Loving the sky, loving the breeze, loving the birds, loving the trees. Dream and drift and drop into your wellness, into your wholeness. And let that love move from the crown of your head to your heart, down to your belly, to your buttocks, down your thighs, your knees, your shins and calves, your feet and toes. Fill your cup up right here, right now. Dream and drift and drop into your wellness and your wholeness and your love. Dream and drift and drop. And as you rest, just focus on the love. Focus on the love. Soften the space between the eyebrows. And just imagine yourself getting out of that canoe and sitting underneath a tree by the stream, leaning up against the wonderful tree, closing your eyes, feeling the breeze on your face. And the breeze is blowing away any worries, any fears, any stress. You feel that love and light and compassion moving from the crown of the head to your forehead. The love and light and compassion moving down around your temples and your cheeks and your jaw. Feeling that love and light and compassion moving down your shoulders, your upper arms, your forearms, your thumb, index, middle ring, and pinky fingers, flooding you with love and light and compassion. As you rest against that tree, bathing in love and light and compassion, that light moves down around your heart, the front of the heart as well as the back door of the heart. The love and light and compassion moves down, down, down your spine, buttocks, down your thighs, your knees, your shins and calves, your feet and toes, flooding you with love and light and compassion. Let that love and light and compassion spill out of you onto everyone and everything in your life. Let that love and light and compassion spill out of you onto everyone and everything in your life. Thank you so much for joining us today. Remember, fitness is not just physical, it's mind and body. I'm Susan Foxley, and you can learn more about my books and workshops, life coaching at susanfoxley.com, or connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. See you next time. And one more thing. Always, always, always go where the love is. Namaste.